You know what's totally lame is when bands only care about making money, they sell out. What's up, guys? Time for another non-argument. This one is called Special Pleading. I thought for sure I had done this one, but it looks like I have not. I had to go look at my video backlog. But it's one that I see a lot, and I think you're probably going to see a lot as well. What is special pleading? Well, special pleading is when you claim that there is some exemption, some special except part of some person, something, some idea that isn't justified or is claimed to be self-evident and tautological. So I see this a lot with art, and I've been seeing it a lot in the last couple videos I've made about funny arts and Winter Sun and this sort of thing. And it usually goes something like what I showed at the beginning of the video. It's like, it's totally lame when bands just want to make money. It's like, I can't believe that they're holding this album for ransom. It's like, that's called offering a product for sale, which is what everybody does everywhere all the time. If you have a product for sale at a grocery store, someone doesn't walk up with you don't walk up to the checkout stand at the store and be like, here's this gallon of milk, I'm going to drink it now. And they're like, you need to pay us the money. You need to pay us the $3 or $4 for the gallon of milk. And they're like, I can't believe you're holding the milk for ransom. It's like, no, that's called selling an item, right? Trading currency for an item of economic value that a consumer wants is called a regular economic transaction. It's what everybody does all the time. And to say that musicians are somehow bad or have some sort of moral deficiency for wanting to get paid for what they do is special pleading, and it's also just really unhelpful. I see this sort of attitude in American culture a lot, and I don't know how deep it goes into European culture because I don't live in Europe. But my guess is it probably has plenty of veins going through there because I talk to Europeans who have the same attitude. It's this idea that artists only make money when they're sellouts and jerks, or that they only care about making a living from what they're doing when they have some sort of moral failing, right? That the music industry and music is somehow different from everything else, and that the real payment is the satisfaction of finishing your completed project. And people have this romantic idea of the starving artist working on his stuff. And then it's like, oh yeah, the starving artist image is what comes to their mind. But it's like, you could really make him not starve by buying his music instead of stealing it online. And that's another kind of special pleading that people do, is it's really nice for your wallet when you're able to just steal whatever music you want online, just download it and listen to it and say well, the band is going to make money on tour, so it's okay if I just kind of steal this album. That was one of the little things that Trey and Matt did in a particular South Park episode. The truth is, touring doesn't make that much money for most bands. So really, you're just kind of saying, oh, I'll pay you in this other way that I probably would have paid you anyway, instead of paying you for all the work that you put into this one product, right? It'd be like stealing milk from the store because the store will still make money on bread. Or saying we should be able to steal all the milk from the store because the store will still make money on bread. It's no, it doesn't work that way, right? Part of a voluntary economic transaction is that both people benefit, right? Not that you're stealing from one person and he benefits somehow in some other transaction. It doesn't work that way. So that is a couple forms of special pleading I get. And of course, with visual art, it's a little bit easier because it's usually a physical thing that you're buying. You're like, okay, I'm going to buy this piece of art. And the artist they're going to be like, yeah, I was really happy with how this came out. And I'm really proud of this work. And you wouldn't say well, then you should give it to me for free because of all that satisfaction you got paid when you did it. No, like any other product, you got to trade money for it. There's special pleading in so many other things, but the music examples just really kind of stick out like sore thumbs. It's of course everyone wants to make money and be prosperous, but musicians shouldn't care about that. It's no, it doesn't work that way. Please give me some examples that you have in your mind for special pleading. There are so many, right? There are so many that it's really hard to get them all out. Mandela effect videos. It's yeah, we should care about evidence and reason unless it's my memory, and then that's the exception, is I know that this is real. It's okay, so that's special pleading, saying that you have some sort of special exception in one case that has no consistency and no justification or is tautological. And I'll probably do another one right after this, which is the personal tautology. You guys have a great day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you want to see and what you want to hear. Buy my crap down below. I'm always appreciative of it, and I will see you next time.